Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this morning. We have a special guest here today, but first, let's take a look at our weather brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. Drew Pollard and a hard-working crew up in Southport, taking care of our everyday comfort needs. High today, folks, is looking good. 86, low 73. We're in springtime. We're in the warm part of springtime right now. Water temperature at the end of the pier, 79.3. So 80 yesterday, 79 today. Pretty steady. That's why we're starting to see quite a few king mackerel coming in. We'll talk about that later on tomorrow in our fishing report. Our river reading is brought to us by Mountain Dew. Get outdoors and do. We're looking at Apalachicola, Bluntstown. The reading this morning, 4.1. Okay, that is good. That is a good one. Now take a look at the Choctawhatchee Caravel. It's a steady reading. Both of them are steady. The Choctawhatchee Caravel is right at 4 foot also. Both rivers about the same, and both are real steady for the weekend. The river's right, so go ahead and get your worms and crickets and can of hyenas and get on the river this weekend, okay? You're going to enjoy it. Take a look at our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn up here on 23rd Street. We're looking at the low tide this morning at 12:02, high tide at 1:56. Again, a whole week of just super tides. If you get a chance to do some inshore fishing, it is ideal time. Okay, we had a full moon Monday night. Good things going on. Our wind direction now be coming out of looking at the west, southwest at about 12. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back with our guest. Okay, welcome back, folks. We're glad you're with us here. Nate Taylor from C&G Sporting Goods. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors.
Thank you, Coach. I appreciate you, man. Glad to be here.
We're so glad to have him. I was a year ago, I think today, maybe a year ago today, I was watching him. He was teaching at Bay High, wrapping up his teaching career at a young age because he had made a decision. He and a couple of his buddies to get with Ronnie, and as Ronnie retired, and take over ownership of C&G Sporting Goods. So right at a year ago.
Yes. So it has been quite a learning experience. But Zach Sanchez, Scott Pippen, and myself. My name is Nate Taylor. I am born and raised here in Bay County. All three of us are. I remember walking into C&G when I was like 10 years old, and just looking up at the walls and being like, "What?" It was like I was in Disneyland, and I love duck hunting myself. I had a background in working on firearms, loved working with people, and we had to take this opportunity. We wanted to continue a legacy, and Mr. Groom, hats off to Mr. Ronnie Groom. He had a good amount of offers. It was not an easy decision for him to make, to do that. I
want to add to that. Ron and I have been close over the years, especially the last couple of years as he was getting ready to do this. He and I had the discussion, just the two of us. He had numerous offers, but he just wanted to wait for the right connection, and he felt so good when you guys came in. Because he knew y'all were going to carry on the tradition and work hard, and I knew all of that stuff was going on. So it was a win-win for me. That's what I said.
Yes, sir. We're tickled. This year has been great. I think we are definitely staying in line with what C&G is as far as tradition and legacy. I think the public's happy with us. For the most part. Can't make everybody happy, but you can certainly try your hardest, and I think we're doing that. I think we're providing Bay County a great service.
Oh my goodness! And the amount of stuff down there. Ronnie's stuff is the word he like to use. The amount of stuff down there is still incredible. And the service, the guys all down there.
Yes. No. We still have, of course, Ray. Groom, Ronnie's nephew. We still have Mark Riga, our bow specialist, Craig Adams, who knows revolvers inside and out. We've got Ron Cannon. He's great with precision. Hal Caldwell, just an all-around kind guy that if you're not familiar with firearms, he can really help you out too. Myself, and of course Miss Sue Krill, she is the glue of C&G.
Miss Sue.
Miss Sue, if you know anything about C&G, you better pay your respects to Miss Sue Krill. She is the glue. But without those folks, we wouldn't be able to carry on that legacy.
I know each one of those guys. In fact, I actually coached Ron Cannon way back. So
That's right.
yeah, I know all these people down there, and they're so conscientious in what they do, and they're going to take care of it. And that's why when all this was going over and all, I just sat back and smiled because this is a landmark for the Florida Panhandle, the whole Panhandle, the C&G Sporting Goods, and I'm just so proud of y'all. Now you brought all kind of cool stuff and all. Then you got some stuff coming up this weekend.
Yes.
We actually, looking back on the history of it, it goes back to 1950.
50. So we'll be 72 years.
They're celebrating 72 years.
72 years.
Of a local
Ownership.
of a sporting goods store. They're not, honestly, across America. And I wish I could get somebody to do some research for me. There are not many of them left in small town America or all across America.
I want to say that C&G Sporting Goods is one of Florida's oldest sporting goods stores, or most historic.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. There was one in Gainesville at that time. I was a student down there, but I think it's gone too. I don't remember the name of it.
Yes.
Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to get some stuff set up here. We've got some pictures and all kind of cool things. We're going to talk about some things coming up this weekend at C&G. So let's go and take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Nate. Okay, welcome back. C&G Sporting Goods. Here's Nate Taylor with us, and Nate partners. He's one of three partners that own C&G now.
That's right.
And we're just so proud of them. We got one picture here. Let's look at this picture here as we're getting ready to show this segment, right? And this is tell us about this is cool.
So so the buck you see down there to your left, I actually call him our buck. He's got a bunch of decoys down there. You can't see him, but my buddy Craig, he put up some grass. I was like, this is a beautiful just kind of moment right here. It almost looks like you're walking in the middle of the woods and you just kind of happen upon a C&G.
That's exactly right.
But we are celebrating our anniversary this Saturday, Coach, the 21st, and we're really, really pumped about it.
Okay, and we're going to talk about that later too, but we used to joke, Ronnie said people come in and they'd bring kids from Alabama and all to look at that place, and he said, it's a museum, but we got stuff for sale. That is exactly what it's like. It is a museum. There's a lot of history on those walls. And we get folks this past break from Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, everywhere that come down and just love the place. They literally make it a destination on their plans to stop at C&G just to see, and then, of course, head back home. But that's awesome. Tradition. That's cool. All right, now keeping up, one of the things that stays constant though is it's changing in technology and
yes,
everything. In all kind of hunting and fishing. And
yes.
So it's always cool stuff.
Oh, we've got a great selection over at C&G Sporting Goods.
Okay. Show us some of the stuff.
So this is Nebo. Nebo is a great brand. I'm sure you've heard of them before, especially with their weapon-mounted lights and different items that they have. But this is great for us here in the Panhandle because this is a really great hurricane lamp. And so this is the Big Poppy. Really, really cool light. If you put this on the lowest setting, and I think I still got some life in here. So this lowest setting, and you can't really see that, but it's kind of like a flaming candle. Okay. That'll keep, if on a full charge, that's 60 hours. 60 hours.
Okay. And then it also has a brighter light? If you can...
Correct. If you need brightness, you can also hook it, and you can also charge any other items that you need to charge.
So it's all rechargeable. All of them.
Really, really cool product. Nebo, Big Poppy, and we've got a really big line of Nebo products over there.
Listen now, I'm going to go get one of these. Hurricane season's coming up, and we've been there. You know what happens. And
yes.
Little thing we take for granted is our lights.
Yes.
And it's pitch black dark when you don't have the power. So you got to have some of this stuff.
And I've used this in a bunch of different scenarios, especially on Harrison with all the construction going on.
Oh yeah.
This will put a nice little warning light out there. Maybe there's an accident. You need to have light on the road. It's not a bad backup plan. Hawk. This is an amazing company. So when I talk about Hawk, I'm talking about optics, glass. They make wonderful scopes as well. These are the Nature Trek binos, and just very powerful 8x42s, really clear glass, lifetime warranty as well. So if anything goes wrong with this product, we will either replace it or get you your money back.
This is cool.
So you can get, and that's when you were talking about technology. You used to have to pay a lot for glass. Especially, if your rifle was $500, your optic would be $1,000. Well, the technology has advanced so much now that you don't have to drop a lot of cash to get quality.
Strong with the lens.
Yes.
And I mentioned this before, and I'm serious about this. I used to just have one pair, and I try to take them, have one at home and go put it in my truck. And I don't do that. I got 2 or 3 of them. I have to have 3. I have two good ones, and one of them will throw away and get one of those.
Yes.
Just keep one in your truck.
Yes.
Keep one at the house, and then one at the camp.
Absolutely.
I'm serious.
Yes. It's kind of like a knife.
Well, I have one right by where we got to have a bird feeder out there. Then we got all kinds of stuff, and boom, what is that? So
yeah, you want to know. Yeah,
that's cool.
Absolutely. Or bird watching. Bird watching's actually getting really big.
Oh, it's huge. Listen, now we got Father's Day coming up. Hey, how about graduation present? Are you getting that to a teenager?
That's true.
Or a teenager? Yeah, I'm gonna do bird watching, Dad. Do that. Okay.
And then also buck knives. We finally got some new buck knives in. Production, manufacturing, all those issues that we're all very aware of by now. We finally got some new buck products in, and they did not disappoint at all. Stainless steel, made in the U.S.
Oh man, look at that!
Absolutely stunning craftsmanship here. So of course, for skinning, this is a perfect hunting knife. It's even got the rubber inlays too for your grip. Very nice knife, and the carrying case with the belt clip. That's really nice that Buck got that out to us. This thing is just smooth. It's kind of, it's almost like a butcher blade, but it's got a bloodletting hole here.
Okay, see, I swear like that.
This is also for outdoorsmen. Yeah, it looks a little fancy, but this blade is actually very, very functional.
Wow.
Stainless as well. Gorgeous blade.
And you could never have enough knives. Again, I keep thinking about Father's Day around the corner. And all kind of cool things. And
that's true.
Seriously,
that's
all
true.
kinds of things coming up.
Yeah, we've been hustling on our knives. That was one of the hardest things, was getting knives in that store. My goodness.
Well, it's just been the economy,
the market,
supply line.
Yes,
all that.
yes. Simple things, which again everybody's aware of. But
see this little one right here? You can.
That's Coach's.
He just gave me a gift, so
But that's a classic buck.
That is the original buck. And this company is an American company from way back.
1902.
That's what it was?
Yes, sir. 1902.
About 120 years going strong.
So they might know something.
They know a little bit. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Old timer. This thing is awesome. So this is electric, kind of reciprocating. You can use this to fillet, or really it's bone, but for fishing. And it's cordless, rechargeable. Really, really nice to have that option on you. And Old Timer has been around for, a minute, 1958. Wow. They've got a lot of great just standard blades, but that'd be a really fun item for Dad too, especially like your avid fisherman. Maybe you're getting tired of replacing the blades.
Yeah. Those are cool.
If you want to keep it traditional, we can do that too. Dexter. I mean, everybody knows the classic Dexter fillet knife.
The Dexter was original. I mean, that was solid.
Yes.
It came out of the Northeast, didn't it?
That's correct.
The Northeast.
That's correct.
Those guys, they were,
everybody knows this, man.
They filleted whales.
Everybody knows. Yes, exactly. That's right. And then, so for our fishing, we're starting to expand a little bit more, but I'm really trying to focus on the shore fishermen and the bay hopper, like we were talking about earlier. Because we can't do it all, but we can do some things extremely well at our store, and that's what I want to do. Safety being one of those things. We have a full lineup of life vests all the way down for toddlers as well. Make sure you're safe on the water, because we do have the marina right next to us.
Yeah.
I want people to be safe on the boats. So if we can make sure that happens, let's do it.
Yeah.
Safety is paramount.
Okay.
And there's plenty more, trust me. There's a lot.
You got a lot of stuff here.
That's right.
And what's your store hours?
Store hours are 8:30 to 5:30, Monday through Saturday.
8:30, 5:30, Monday through Saturday.
On Saturdays, we do coffee and donuts. The donuts are Dandy Donuts coffee.
Ooh.
We love Dandy Donuts.
Ooh.
And it's percolated coffee, but we do that every Saturday. I did it one Saturday, and I haven't stopped since.
That is so cool.
People love it. And then the farmers market goes on too at the same time.
Okay.
Downtown Panama City. So it's a nice atmosphere down there.
Yeah, and the construction is going on right now, but it's all it is positive, good stuff.
They ripped up that side of Harrison right across from us, and the clay looks like orange bright, like Georgia clay. And I was just wondering, when was the last time that dirt saw the sunlight?
Wow.
You know?
That's a good question. Yeah. We'll have to think about it. Let's take our final break. We'll be right back with Nate. Okay, welcome back. First of all, before we get started, let's look at our fishing game time. Brought to us Blue Board Outriggers in St. Joe. Looking at 253 to 453, and then tonight 325 to 525. Okay, now before we get back to it, I want to tell a little bit about Nate as a teacher. Being around education, I knew a lot of teachers and all, and he's the kind of teacher that we hated to lose in the field of education. He did such a, and he didn't know I was going to say all this, but I just want to make sure you understand what a great teacher he was, teaching social studies and all at Bay High. Well respected. I remember this time last year at the senior recognition, the seniors gave him like a standing ovation. That just speaks volumes right there. So anyway, he's still doing good things.
Man.
I'm serious.
Man, you're going to get me choked up, man. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
I was at a senior recognition, and I just, you know, if I didn't know him, that's all you had to say. Look at those seniors and the reaction there.
Thank you,
loved
Coach.
him.
Thank
you. Now, we're doing a celebration this weekend.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So first year of ownership for us, but 72 years in the game. All right, so it's a big one. But May 21st, this Saturday, from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., we are celebrating our anniversary.
Okay.
Right. It is going to be a really fun event. 11 to 2 p.m. So at 11 o'clock, we're going to start the grilling. We're also going to have History Class Brewing Company there, and we're also going to have Camo Dreams there.
Awesome.
Yes, we're going to have discounted items. We're also going to have a chance to win either a Benelli Nova shotgun or a Taurus GX4 as well. Yeah.
Are you serious?
They also come with a C&G hat and eyes and ears for protection and ammunition.
Wow.
That's how excited we are about our anniversary.
That's the kind of party I like to go to.
That's right.
So Panhandle Outdoors will be there.
That's right. So for a $6 donation to Camo Dreams, which does a lot for our hunting community, our little hunters, it's extremely important that we keep folks' spirits lifted. That's what C&G is about our community.
Yeah.
So it felt like a pretty natural partnership to just work with Camo Dreams. Shout out to Derek Fussell. I love you, man. Great guy.
Well, they do such great things. Again, this is a win-win on Saturday. Go down there for a little bit of time, and you get to be around a bunch of outdoorsmen that love the outdoors. You have a chance to win some really cool stuff.
Yes.
You can be around a really cool place and be around some cool people. I mean,
just having a good time.
Yeah.
Get a burger, a hot dog. We will have we'll beer as well. We'll have water. We'll have soft drinks. We'll have just fellowship and enjoying what we got here in Bay County.
Now, what about? I know you're under construction. What about the parking? Will there be any particular?
I'm going to recommend that you park along Oak Ave, which is. You're going to know where Oak Ave is because you can only go down Oak Ave. And then behind Trustmark Bank is going to be some of your best parking.
Okay.
With the construction going on right now in the downtown streetscapes, it's a little challenging, but a little bit of pain for a lot of progress. The sidewalks are getting widened, the oaks. It's going to be gorgeous.
The downtown Panama City improvement is just going to be awesome.
Yes.
I mean,
really excited about it.
And Mayor Brudnicki, the city commissioner, has just done a great job.
Yes, sir.
And it's good to have a mayor who's an outdoorsman too.
Yes.
I love having
that.
So,
that appreciation.
Yeah. So well, we're going to be there. In fact, I'm going to bring my camera Saturday, and some of y'all might want to. A lot of y'all tell me you want to be on TV and all. I might just interview you and show me some pictures and all.
Yeah.
Tell me an outdoor story. We'll shoot a little bit of footage while we're down there.
Yeah.
And bring the kids and whatever.
Yes, absolutely. I would love that. C&G is so if you haven't been to our store before, it is a very family-friendly atmosphere. It is truly like just kind of walking into your own downtown store, and we want to preserve that feeling. Yes, sir.
And it just worked out. We mentioned earlier in the show that Ronnie was getting ready to retire, but he just don't want to sell it to anybody. And
that's right.
It's amazing how it worked out, And I know he's pleased and all, and we hope to see him soon. And we're gonna be down there. I know y'all excited.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, we got tomorrow now. We'll be giving away some seafood from Tarpon Dock. We got a famous Friday fishing forecast, all kind of cool stuff. Next week, have some special guests coming on, so y'all continue to send these pictures and all. I'll show Nate all the stuff y'all send us, and it's some really cool stuff. So swing by. Like we got about a minute left. Anything?
Follow us on Facebook. For sure. Please follow us on Facebook. I update everything daily and make sure that you guys are getting the information you need. If you got any questions, please shoot them my way, especially when it comes to ammunition. Definitely, if there's one last thing, get your ammunition for next hunting season.
Good point.
Get your ammunition for next hunting. If you see a box and you need it, just grab it, okay? Because
we don't know.
If I could get 410 and 7mm 08, I'd be a happy man.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
What's the most popular? Is that the most popular?
Those are the two that are the toughest. They are the unicorns right now.
Really?
Yes, big time.
That's interesting.
Yes, sir.
Also, you think about start thinking about your game cameras and stuff down there, and then the batteries and all those little things we need to do during the off season.
It makes for less of a headache when it gets closer.
That's true. Well, Nate, buddy, thank you for coming on, and we'll be seeing you Saturday morning sometime.
Sounds good, Coach.
Hamburger and hot dog.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all for watching Panhandle Outdoors. We appreciate your viewership. Do something good today for your fellow man, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.